So, hi everyone. We're all really excited to talk to you and to get to hear some more about season 2 of High School Musical, the musical, the series. We're all really excited to hear about how Beauty and the Beast is the show of choice for this season. So, first and foremost, I want to ask you guys. Last time we saw all these characters, it was during the Christmas special. Spirits were high, lots of singing and dancing. Now it's been a little bit since then. So have we picked up exactly where we left off? Are things a little bit different now that it's season 2? Where do we find these characters in the story, and do we see much of a change with them as far as character development with it now being a new season?
Yeah, the season 2 picks up basically right where season 1 left off. So all of these characters are really riding this high of opening High School Musical, and Big Red and Ashlyn just shared their first kiss, and Ricky just told Nene that he loves her, and all of these characters just got together and had this big show and this big moment together. So we're starting off on a really positive, exciting note, and not really much has changed since we've last seen the characters, and I think that's a really cool starting point, because a lot of time has passed in real life, but this show we kind of get to pick up where we left off.
Yeah, no, I mean, the great thing about season 2 is it picks up probably like maybe a few days after season 1 ended. And so the whole school's about to go on the holiday break. And so we just get right into it, which is fun.
That's great, especially since you mentioned all the chemistry between all the characters, some romance is going on. First and foremost, we wanted to ask you guys, since you guys there's been some social distancing. I'm sure being on set was a little different this time around, but the chemistry between the cast is so strong. So, what would you say is one thing that you've learned from one of your former or one of your other cast members that has to do with performance or something that you just learned in general? Is there anything that this cast or anyone particular in the cast has really taught you that you're going to take with you for the rest of your career?
Ooh.
I learn new things for everyone every single day. I mean, the whole cast is so talented, and it's so wonderful to be around so many people that have such amazing futures and careers ahead of them. I would say, Kate Reinders, who plays Miss Jen, is kind of all of our moms, and she gives us so much advice. And she's just a wonderful, wonderful person to talk to. Her dressing room door is kind of always open, and she has a nice little couch with fluffy pillows and blankets, and we can kind of just sit in there and talk. And so, yeah, I think I've learned a lot from her, just because she has so much wonderful life experience, both as an actress and as a mom, and yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I would say the same thing. I mean, I feel like I've learned a lot from Kate. I mean, she is simply a queen, a goddess. We love her. And she's just great at everything she does. And, with her being on Broadway, she always has these lessons about, teamwork and, being able to, withhold, I don't know what I'm saying right now, I'm sorry y'all, but she just always just has that sparkle with her, and she's absolutely amazing. Also Mark, I must say I get in a lot of debates with Mark but in the best way, so yeah.
Oh my gosh. I feel like every day with them is a learning experience. A lot of them come with just so much experience and professionalism. And for me, they really taught me the balance between coming to work and being prepared, but also just coming to work and having a good time and being fun to be around. So I think all of them have that perfect work fun balance that I will carry on for every other job.
Yeah, and like you said about people's careers kind of expanding, I feel like one of the greatest things is that everyone who has, been having such amazing things happen is like staying so grounded and humble about it all. And I feel like that's something we all can sort of hope to take away from this experience, is just like, keep staying our true selves, and not letting anything get too crazy. Yeah, I think that's such a great thing.
I love it. And I think that really grounds the characters too when you guys are on screen. So it's always really fun to watch the show, and you could tell that there's a big like family unit behind the scenes, which is really fun.
Totally.
That's awesome. We're also really excited since you mentioned the character of Miss Jen. She's going to have some fun this season. There's a fun guest star that's going to be joining her in some of her scenes. Are you guys excited for the guest stars? Did you get to interact with any of the guest stars? What do you think fans can look forward to with all these new characters and these new people that are entering the universe?
Yeah, I'm really excited. I think it's always a really big treat when we kind of get somebody new joining our cast or somebody new coming on set. And so yeah, having new faces around and new talent was so wonderful. And each one of the guest artists this season are so incredible. The characters that they have brought to life are amazing. I'm so excited for fans to see how different characters are going to mesh with our characters, and yeah, just introducing new people and the actors behind them just have worked so hard and are just wonderful people that we had the pleasure of getting to know. So yeah, really, really excited about the guests this season.
I know, they're so good.
If you guys could have any celebrity guest star on the show, who would you want to be and why? If you knew that you got to work with them in a scene.
I think this is an easy one for me. I'm gonna say Miss Beyonce Knowles and Blue Ivy Carter. They are both my role models. Yes, Blue Ivy as well. Blue Ivy has a Grammy and she's like only 10. So I would say both of them, like playing my sisters or cousins. Love that. I don't know if we have the budget for it, but it's nice to dream.
Yeah, you're going straight for the top in your first guest star choice. Very nice.
Oh, I think we're still also banking on Zac Efron somehow making an appearance. We love Zac.
That would be
awesome. I'd love to see like Bernadette Peters in the Big Red family, and the Radonovich family would be really fun.
Oh my god.
I see a resemblance. I could definitely see that.
Yeah.
That'd be a great time. So for this season, as we mentioned, the musical of choice is going to be Beauty and the Beast, which we're all really excited about. And the show is going to be keeping inside the Disney family. So first we wanted to ask you guys, some of the roles that the characters will be playing in Beauty and the Beast have been announced. Some of them are still a secret. Were you guys surprised with the roles that your characters got? Were there any particular role or song that you were hoping for? Is there anything you could share with us about if you got to sing one of your songs of choice? What can fans expect from this Beauty and the Beast experience?
Who wants to take it?
I mean, I was really.
You're all sworn to secrecy, I'm sure. Like no spoilers or anything.
Yeah, no, we were all really excited. I think that I mean, when we all got the audition for this show, it all had to do so heavily with High School Musical. Like from the beginning, I knew that Ashlyn was playing Miss Darbus. So it was really cool kind of having the anticipation of all of us kind of, getting to figure out what parts we were going to be. And yeah, just introducing this whole new genre of musical theater into our show has been really rewarding. And yeah, I think it's going to really excite people.
Yes, and I must say, like as you were saying, Julia, the anticipation, it was like, we were in high school, like waiting for the cast list to be posted, and we were just like, who's gonna get what? Like testing each other, who's gonna get what? But I think, everyone deserved their parts, and I'm so excited for everyone to see everybody slay, because it's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it's so cool to kind of tackle these characters, these classic, even more iconic than High School Musical characters. And I think everybody kind of gets a really wonderful moment with their respective character in Beauty and the Beast, and so it's really cool to see how it all works out, because I think it makes a lot of sense.
I think we were all just so excited to see everyone tackle these characters. I mean, obviously Beauty and the Beast is so iconic, but I think all these characters are so fun and magical that getting to see everyone bring whatever they could to these roles that honestly could be played by anyone, I feel like, because they're just like, they're inanimate objects, half of them.
That is a good point, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just so much fun to get to see our peers and friends get to take on these roles. It's so fun. So
since Beauty and the Beast is going to be the musical this season, that's a very large scale. It's been a movie, it's been an animated movie, it's been a Broadway musical. And while a High School Musical is obviously a big musical in itself, it's kind of it's a different beast, pun intended, to be doing a Broadway show. So how has not so much the dynamic, but has the scale changed now that you guys are doing a big Tony nominated Broadway show? Are the sets and the costumes bigger? And was that a little bit intimidating, or was it just a bunch of fun?
Well, of course, everything's like bigger, brighter, and better because we're in our second season. But it's also important to remember that we are still a high school putting on a high school production, and so we really do. We add all of the fun things that you did as a theater kid in high school that you might have forgotten. Those are all in the show. So I think that's also just important to remember.
One last question that I wanted to ask you guys is, so much has changed. It's only been about a year and a half maybe since we met your characters in the first place, and so much has changed so quickly with Olivia and Joshua. They're releasing music of their own. We know you guys personally, in addition to knowing your characters. So has the dynamic changed on set at all, knowing that when you guys first met, you were like really excited to be on this new project? Now it's all into the world. Everybody knows your faces, everybody knows your names. Has that changed the dynamic on set, or is it all kind of the same dynamic as when you guys first met?
I think it's the same.
Yeah, that's the best part. It's all the same. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who?
What were you saying? Sorry, I cut you off there.
We've been a family since day one, and I think like it's so exciting to see, everyone's success, but that doesn't affect how we are as friends and as a family, and we're all there for each other, and we always will be. And it's if anything, it's made us closer. It's all made us closer because we've gotten to go on this journey together.
Yeah, I mean, I must say no one has changed. Everyone has stayed the same. And, we continue to play those games that we did in season 1 and hang out and everything and, have fun and still be goofy, and everything is just chill. It's just the same. And I'm so happy to see everybody's success. As Larry was saying, it's just so wonderful to see just the people I love just be successful.
Absolutely. And we're all really excited to see how the cast is growing into taking on new music, new project, things like that. And now we're excited to see how all of your characters are going to be taking on this new endeavor in season 2. We're all really, really excited. And thank you guys so much for getting the chance to speak with me and giving us a little hint on what fans can expect.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. So nice to talk to you.
Yes, so nice to talk to you too. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.